Hi folks, it's Chef Kevin, and welcome back to Chef Kevin's Cooking in a Dutch Oven channel. Or at least that's what I've been doing a lot lately. So if you're new, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Tonight I'm cooking a nice little meal. I'm going to be roasting a Cornish hen in my Dutch oven. Now, Cornish hen is very small. This is an immature bird. It's usually about a year old. This one weighs 2 pounds. This was developed in the 1950s, and it became pretty much a hit through the 50s, 60s, and somewhat into the 70s, and then it sort of fell out of favor for some reason. I don't know why. But it has a nice distinctive taste to it, similar to chicken, but different. And I have an array of miniature vegetables here. Let's take a closer look. So I'm sticking with a certain theme here, and it's a miniature theme. Seeing how that the Cornish hen is miniature, I'm going to be using miniature vegetables. Now, you do not necessarily have to do this, but I think it would be a nice presentation having the small bird surrounded by small vegetables. I'm such an artist. Okay, so the vegetables: mini red potatoes, mini carrots, mini assorted color bell peppers, and I have some white pearl onions here. Okay, the seasoning for the vegetables are going to be salt, pepper, and herb de Provence. This is an herb that was developed in the Provence region of France, southeast France. That's for the vegetables. For the Cornish hen, I'm going to be using salt, pepper, and espelette. Espelette is a chili pepper, also from France, and it has a nice taste to it. It's not hot, it's more on the sweet side. Tastes very good. So I wanted to use 2 different types of seasoning instead of just throwing one seasoning on everything, because if I did, then I'd have a one-note dish. And I'm going to glaze the Cornish hen with a little honey towards the end. I'm also going to be using a little Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. Okay, let's get right into this, folks, because this is my meal for tonight, and I am hungry. Okay, this is my little Cornish hen here. Looks so cute. I stuck a paper towel in there to take the moisture out. After I washed the bird, I thoroughly dried it. Should always wash it inside and out. Make sure there's no foreign matter on the bird. Make sure you get under the wings. Okay, I have a little Kerrygold butter here. And what I'm going to do is coat the Cornish hen all over. And what the butter does, 2 things really. It gives the skin a nice brown coating, and it also serves like an adhesive, so when the spices go on, they stick to the bird instead of just falling off. Make sure you get under the wings and everything. This looks like a lot, but a lot of it's going to fall off as well. This is my Espelette pepper. It's difficult to find in the stores. It's easy to get it on Amazon. It's not expensive. This little bottle was like $7. Okay, same for the top of the bird. That was just enough butter. That was about 2 tablespoons of butter. You don't need a lot, it's a small bird. That Kerrygold butter is very good. It has herbs in it and garlic. Now that you can get in pretty much any supermarket. Well, here in New York you can get it in just about any supermarket. Of course, here in New York you can get anything you want. And then sometimes you get something you don't even want. But that'll be a subject for another session. Okay, that bird is seasoned up beautifully, I'd say. Gonna put that in my Dutch oven. This is a Staub number 26 Dutch oven. 26 centimeters. And I know that because it's stamped 26 on the bottom. Oh, sorry, this is my 24. 24 centimeters. It's 9 3/8 across. I don't know why they give you the dimensions but not the capacity. Okay, I have a little grilling rack that I'm putting inside. Now I'm doing that because I don't want the bird to sit in the bottom of the pot. Because if you do that, what happens is the bottom of the bird would start boiling after a while. And then when you go to pull out the bird, it could stick to the bottom of the pan and then make a mess. So that is not good. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to prep the vegetables. Alright, here we go with the veggies. Got some olive oil here. Sorry, vegetable oil. You can use olive oil if you'd like, but use the light grade. Peppers in. Okay, I forgot to mention this, but the carrots and the potatoes were boiled for 10 minutes. And that's because being root vegetables, they would take too long to cook. So I don't want raw vegetables. These are the pearl onions. These are right from the freezer, but they defrost so quickly because they are so small. Black pepper, sea salt, herbes de Provence. Now this is a combination of rosemary, thyme, marjoram, oregano, and lavender. Goes really well with vegetables. Goes really well with chicken. Okay, I'm just gonna get down and dirty. Get these coated up nicely. This is looking good enough to eat like that, huh? Okay, I have my chicken. Sorry, I have my Cornish hen. And as you can see, I have an ample amount of room surrounding the Cornish hen. If the Cornish hen was any bigger, then I wouldn't have room for the vegetables. Okay, I don't want to overcrowd. That's a good amount. I have a few left over. I'll figure out what to do with that. Okay, I'm going to preheat my oven. Okay, I have my beautiful Cornish hen with the beautiful mini vegetables. Okay, I'm going to put this in my oven in roast mode. 350 degrees. This should only take about an hour, and for the last 20 minutes I'm going to take the lid off and apply the honey. Let's have a look see here. It's been 45 minutes in the oven. Ooh, boy, that smells so good. Okay, it's looking good. I'm going to test it with a thermometer. I know it's not done, but let me just see what I got to work with here. I like to pull them out at 170 degrees. That's 125, 126. Okay. I'm going to put it back in the oven, uncovered, another 15 minutes. Coming up on an hour here, folks. Internal temperature 160. Okay, this doesn't take too much longer to cook. Okay, it's almost fully cooked. I'm going to go ahead and put the honey on top of this. Now, this is where you have to be very, very careful, because honey, like all glazes, contains sugar, and as you probably know, sugar burns very quickly. This is going to add a nice, attractive gloss to it, though. Back in the oven. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. It's still pretty hot. I just basically cut it in half. And you can see the meat is pretty moist. You have a certain amount of redness here, but that's not the meat, that's the bone. So this is thoroughly cooked. And now I'm going to plate it and eat it. So here we have it, folks. Chef Kevin's famous Cornish hen, honey glazed Cornish hen, served with a medley of mini vegetables. And I actually served this on a bed of mini spinach, so I'm really trying to keep into that theme. And the spinach will help cut down on the fattiness of the Cornish hen and the roasted vegetables. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this Cornish hen. If you'd like to subscribe or give me a thumbs up, please feel free to do that, and have a nice night.